What's going on, everybody? What is going on? It is Tuesday, November 19th, 2024, and we are back with another midday stream here on the Torian Rain Reloaded channel. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you are new to the channel, I'm glad that you are here. Shout out to everyone in the chat, all the mods, members, everybody. I'm glad that you are all here. So y'all can see by the title, we are going to be addressing something that Kid Gravity brought to my attention yesterday, and shout out to him, involving Terrence K. Williams. I have a feeling we're going to be talking about this individual, unfortunately, quite a bit over the next few months due to the incoming administration. But before I get into all of that, let me go ahead and acknowledge the people who are here so far. We got Kid Gravity, who already typed in the chat. Shout out to Jay the Informant, Miss Nisi, Wallow, J, Dimpleface, Sabadon. Oh, speaking of Sabadon, I did get your Cash App. I appreciate it. Rokamuro, Band F108, Sybil, Dark Titan, the Atavis. Who else in here? Savion, Draco Zero, Lisa Hickman, the My Voice channel, and Don P. Shout out to each and every one of you that's in the chat. So, like I said, KG told me about this yesterday. And if y'all was in his live that he did yesterday, and shout out to him because he ran the numbers up on that live, you know exactly what it is he was referring to, but he didn't really go into complete detail. But if y'all look at the thumbnail, that post that I have there next to his picture is the post that I'm referring to. So what I'm gonna go ahead now and do is share my screen, and you can actually see the post for yourself. So let me bring myself down here and let me zoom in just a little bit so y'all can see. So as y'all can see right here, and like I told you, this dude literally better be very lucky that 45 got reelected. Got back in for a second term, I should say. Because if he didn't, his grift would have ended right there on the 5th. But because Trump got back in, his grift gets to extend just a little bit, but not too much. Remember the video that I did yesterday about the guy on TikTok who said that a white Trump supporter basically said that you was nothing more than a vote. Trust and believe me, they feel the same exact way about Terrence K. Williams as they feel about Candace Owens and all the rest of them clowns. So he wrote on his X account or his Twitter account yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago, he said Trump campaign paid me at, not a, but at total of $0 to support Trump. I supported since day one for free because I love my country. Put a 1 in the chat if that sounds like a load of crap. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he's telling it, if you think that's a good thing. Again, put a 1 in the chat if you think this is a bunch of BS. Because let's be real here. This dude does everything he can for attention and for the money. If he didn't, why would he put himself out there the way that he does? And why would he be peddling around them trash pancakes of his? And we're going to go over that too. Because apparently now he has a new line or something like that. Everything he does hinges off of Trump being in some kind of a position. As long as he's not there, there's nothing he can do. He says the Trump campaign paid him a total of $0. Let me tell you, and I think I put 2 reasons as to why in my description, and I'm going to try to remember it. One, either he was offered money and he never got compensated, or 2, they were never going to offer him money anyway. To sit here and to believe that he simply did not want to get paid for this, I don't buy that at all. Because then I'm very certain there were people attached to the Trump campaign that got paid. I'm almost certain of it. If the people on the Democratic side got paid, whether how big or small the amount was, I'm sure people on the Republican side got paid as well. It's just that he doesn't have the influence that he thinks he does to get any type of compensation. And the thing is, his reach is just like a lot of these other ones on here where it only goes as far as their X account. It doesn't go any further than that. Why do you think CJ Pearson lost his election? Why do you think Laverne Spicer couldn't even get a write-in vote 3 times? Kim Klacik couldn't win anything. See, they're only popular on here. Their support does not go further than this. I was actually surprised that he went outside to help those people with Hurricane Helene. But the only reason he did that, and because it was a way for him to peddle his product and then try to make himself look like he was doing something nice. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Besides Kid Gravity's comment right here that you see right here at the top that I hearted, that I liked, everyone else enables his behavior. Everyone. It's not one comment that you will see besides the one Kid Gravity left, and I think one other person that will call him out on his grift. What did I tell y'all, or what did I ask y'all? Who is worse between the grifter and their supporter? The supporter is definitely way worse, or the enabler is definitely way worse, because they are the ones that helps to keep the grift going. If the enabler decides to pull away from the grifter that they once supported, the grifter will fade into obscurity. But as long as they continue to enable their behavior, they're going to keep doing it. They're basically feeding the beast. That's why sometimes it annoys me when, for instance, and I'll give you an example, when people say, Torian, I wish you could stop talking about Candace Owens, because the more you talk about her, the more attention she's going to get. And I keep telling people, Candace Owens has millions of followers on multiple platforms. Me talking about her maybe once a quarter is not going to make or break her, because I could talk about her one time per quarter, which means 4 times a year, and she's still going to have people enable her. The last time I talked about Candace was in August. Now, I'll admit, I just recorded another video about her that y'all will probably most likely see sometime in December, because of how my upload schedule is now. And you'll see, because it's not one of those stories that I'm in videos I'm in a rush to upload, because it's not a news story. But the thing of also the matter is, another reason why Terrence K. Williams posted is up there is because he's trying to prove to his base, which is mainly a PC base, that he is quote unquote all American, and he's not doing this for money and this, that, and the third. When we know if he would be able to get paid like that, he most definitely would take the check. Let's be real with ourselves here. If he could get paid handsomely, he would. He would not say no. And how do we know if he wasn't paid? Not that I care, but how do we know that he wasn't paid? Let's go through some of these comments. Now you can see Kid Gravity says, he says, you sound insecure. You want to be in the how much the Democrats pay celebrity that much. Exactly, D-Money. He says, why would they pay him? He said he was free promo for them, only he wasn't bringing in new voters. And I'm glad you said that. None of them bring in new voters. That's the crazy part about it. None of them bring anybody new in. They're nothing more than the mascot. I don't know how many times I have to say this, maybe until I'm blue in the face. But that's all they are to them, is nothing but a shield. Nothing but a shield to deflect whenever something happens, or a attack dog to throw out there whenever they feel like they're catching all the heat. And he's proud of that too. Let's scroll on down, y'all. So we have this one person right here says, I made the exact same amount. A lot of, mind you, a lot of people that have these blue check marks, some of them probably pay for them. Now, this person got 1 million followers, so that one might be authentic. This one says, yes, sir. Can't buy love. See what I mean when I say the enabling is instead of telling them what it is. This one says how true patriots do. Someone says no one could pay any human enough money to be excited as you have been through the course of his campaign, and I've been here for it. Someone else says, and we support Cousin T's before you went to North Carolina, and we couldn't be more proud. In case y'all don't know what Cousin T's is, that's the name of his pancake line. Someone else says, same here. I got paid $0 too. Guess I'm rolling in patriotism instead of cash. Someone else says, thank you, Terrence, for all you have done. You are key to keeping things patriotic in this country. I'm telling you, y'all, the bar is low. And this is also another reason why KG says the white vote will doom us all. Someone else says, same here. Someone else says, you got to be kidding. They paid me the same amount. And it's so on and so forth. But y'all get the picture. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to click on his profile. Like I told y'all, this guy does everything he can in order to make sure that he's cozied up or somewhere around Donald Trump. This is his banner picture, y'all. So as you can see, this is what I mean. This is him standing at the podium. He's probably standing on a step stool or a stack of phone books because the man is short. And there's Trump right there. Now, this is an old picture. This is probably from Trump's first administration. Now, look at this. This is pinned at the top. He says, as a proud Black Trump supporter, I'm actually surprised he put Black there. In American small business, I had to create these fight pancakes and never surrender syrup. Trump is going to save small businesses and America. And I don't care if this will ruin my chances to get in Walmart or any store. Lies. Because months ago, and y'all can back me up on this. I wish KG was right here. Months ago, wasn't he and his supporters trying to get him in to these big stores? And we were saying it's not going to happen. Not with these prices. And why would they put you in their stores when they got all these other people that will compete against you and literally knock you off the shelf the minute you get on there? We know what you're trying to do. We know exactly what you want to do. You're trying to get in these stores. I remember one time someone actually went as far as to, this is how ridiculous it got, y'all. Somebody actually bought a box of his pancakes, y'all. Took the box of pancakes to the store, put it on the shelf, and then went and picked it up and took a picture of it and tried to make it seem like his pancakes were in the store. No. I have been to several grocery stores. I've been to Walmart, Costco, all of that, and I've never seen no Cousin T's on anybody's shelf. And shout out to the traveling man for the $4.99. They said every 4 years, all the grifters and shills come out and he will disappear into obscurity soon enough. Right. Like I said, his grift doesn't go past X. It really doesn't. I bet if many of y'all in this chat walked past him on the street, y'all probably wouldn't even know who in the world he is unless he opened up his mouth and started flapping his gums. Now, here's a post that he recently made, and this was on the 27th. Let me start here first. He said, beef tallow is something I never heard of or used, but he's supposed to be a cook, y'all. Or, I don't know. I bought some today with my limited edition non-GMO fight buttermilk pancakes. RFK Jr., I'm fully committed to switching all my cousinteas.com products to non-GMO and organic with no seed oils. Get this to Uncle Robert Kennedy Jr. I would love to make you a plate of healthy pancakes and talk about Maha. Everyone, if you want to try my food, go to cousinteas.com and use code MAGA47. I want y'all to look at this half-done pancake that he put on this grill. On his pan. I would not eat that because that does not look done. Mr. Williams said, I thought he had passed away since I had talked about him for so long. Oh, no. If he did, I would have been said something. Right. Wallow, it doesn't look done. It's so light. I don't know about y'all, but I need my pancakes darker than that. Not burnt, but they need to be darker than that. Let's see what else he on here talking about. Look at this. Sabadan says, why does he remind me of plot? No, he might be worse. Honestly, he may be worse. I'm sparing y'all ears of not having the audio play. That way I don't make your ears bleed or your eardrums damn near fall out or malfunction. And notice again, you can tell he doesn't think for himself. Everything he does is off of what someone else has said. So basically, I think RFK said something about beef tallow or something like it was something doing with the oils. I didn't get all the details on it, but notice he doesn't do it based off of his own mindset. It's always off of what someone else does, as again, he doesn't think for himself. Now look at this right here. He says people are having a complete meltdown about me embracing Maha. The left is triggered to see a pancake box owned by a black man that supports Trump and RFK Jr. Keep crying. I'm MAGA for life, and my food company cousin T's will be soon Maha soon. The delusion is real. And when I tell you he's saying that people are triggered, but I'm looking through the comments, the thing is, this is the thing about Terrence K. Williams. And that's another thing these grifters have in common. They all think they're more important than they actually are. Terrence, nobody gives a damn about you or that stale, dry ass, uncooked pancake. Nobody. He thinks people cares, but nobody does. He wants people to care so he can have something to say. Now let's look at these comments right here. Someone said, can we bring back Aunt Jemima now? I've been refilling the same bottle since they canceled her. Someone says, it sounds like you're confidently embracing your beliefs and standing firm in your support of the Maha movement. And even if it stirs up strong reactions, your commitment to MAGA and the direction of your food company reflects your values. Someone says, we love Mr. T's. We started using tallow also. My Mr. T's mug is my favorite. I bet you if they told them to take a sip of arsenic, they probably would do it. Someone said, disregard the hate. We love you, Terrence. Do what your heart makes you happy. Okay. So like I said, again, more enabling. And this is just like another, like a lot of reposts. Oh, look at this one. He says, Terrence K. Williams says, don't let CNN fool you. They are happy Trump is back. They've made so much money off his name. And it sounds like to me, you're mad because you didn't make much of anything off of his name. I'm telling you, those pancakes that he's out there peddling, they're not selling like one would think. His customer base with this does not go past this platform. If I'm telling you, a lot of these grifters, if X was to fall today, if the platform of X, formerly known as Twitter, was to collapse today, they would not know what to do, no matter who's in office. Because this is where most of their base is. And they think that most of the support all comes from here. No, you got to go outside eventually. At least that's one thing people can say about me, because they've seen me outside. I've had people say, hey, aren't you Torian? Aren't the one who, on YouTube? I've actually had people come up to me and say that because they recognize the voice. Or when we went to the rally or went to the expo in Dallas last year. Many of these grifters like him can't do that. And that's another thing right here that caused, when I say enablers, when you have people like this saying, Terrence, you are a funny guy, there's nothing funny about this dude. And they know it, but they got to keep feeding his ego so he can continue to feed them what they want. And both of them are too dumb to realize it, but they're both not getting anything out of it at the end of the day. Well, I take that back. He's too dumb. He's not getting anything out of it at the end of the day. I almost want to ask, is this pan even on? So this is him supposed to be making the pan. Yo, oh my God. It's like a piece of me wants to have the audio playing just to see what in the world he's doing with this sad, tired, light-skinned pancake. No offense to the people in the chat who are light-skinned. I know some of you are in here. Hold on, y'all. I'm beating myself up for this. I don't want to play it, but my God, the curiosity is there because I know it's going to be a bunch of crap that he's talking about with this. I just know it. And this is why I wish KG was here, because he's the chef.
RFK Jr. You better be proud of me, man. I am in the kitchen using beef tallow with my cousin T's pancakes. In the kitchen whipping up. Yo, I was using vegetable oil. I grew up using Crisco too. I didn't know nothing about this. I just learned about beef tallow. I never heard of it. I have it. So, but I'm using it now because it's supposed to be healthier, right? but it smells good. The pancakes is, I mean, y'all look, it is, look at this. Oh my goodness.
Is the pan even on? Wait, is the stove on? Is the stove on?
It makes a crispy, nice, fluffy pancake too. It is real nice. And also RFK, your boy has non-GMO pancakes, also made with organic ingredients. My cousin T's limited edition fight, fight, fight box. Y'all, this box is so nice. My Save America fight, fight, fight box.
That's what I was wondering. I don't think the stove is on because when you making pancakes, you can hear the sizzling from the oil when it's cooking, and I don't hear it. I'm over here pressing my headphones into my ear to make sure that I'm hearing it, but I don't hear a thing.
This came out before the election, y'all. These pancakes are so delicious, limited edition. Y'all go get some, and they're non-GMO. They're MAGA and MAHA, non-GMO ingredients. RFK, we gotta bring the price down on this beef tallow.
He's one to talk about bringing some price down. Have y'all seen the prices of his product? And he's talking about he needs to bring the price down.
Also on non-GMO and organic ingredients, okay? But I'm gonna start frying my chicken in this. I'm gonna start frying my pork chops in this, because I'm gonna continue to eat my fried chicken wings. I can't give it up. I can't give it up. But I will use beef tallow, y'all. This stuff is really, really great from everything that I read. And it cooks, and listen, it cooks just like vegetable oil. It's really great, but it's healthier. So, y'all, these pancakes, oh my goodness. If y'all have not had my cousin T's pancakes, go get them.
Haven't had them, don't want them.
Get some. And these are the non-GMO ones, okay? And made with organic ingredients.
Let's read this box, y'all. Let's read this box. Cousin T's fight, 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 because that's what happened, with the whole Trump went back over to something y'all know what I'm about. Save America. You want to know what really irks me about people like him is that they will toe the line and toe the water for another group that would give a goddamn about them or couldn't give a damn about them and still think that they're in. That's why I did that video yesterday on that person on TikTok. And also I saw some of those troll comments. I'm telling you, this is exactly why I tell y'all that both sides with their trolls are no different than the other. Because I could be talking about one side and then be saying, oh, you don't like Trump. And I can talk about the other side. Oh, you don't like Kamala. Oh, you don't like the Democrats. Oh, you don't like the Republicans. You're right. I don't like either one of them. Now get the hell out of my face. I've even expressed why I don't. But they get so mad because they want you to pick a side. Yeah, if I wanted to head towards my demise.
Made with organic ingredients. They are MAHA. Oh, this pancake smells so good. Y'all, oh, this beef tallow is...
If he don't hurry up and flip that damn thing, he been nursing it the whole time. He hasn't flipped it yet. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off like that. But that shit was pissing me off. Stop moving the goddamn spatula back and forth with the pancake and flip the goddamn thing. Turn the heat up and stop playing. I know that's pissing y'all off in this chat. He keep moving it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Flip the goddamn thing.
It is cooking really, really. This beef tallow is cooking really great. Oh my goodness, really great. I love it. Oh, y'all look at this. Oh, Cousin T's pancakes made with beef tallow. Look at them, just hot and sizzling, fluffy.
Sizzling where? I see steam coming off of it. I'm telling you, that pan ain't on.
Golden brown. It doesn't get in non-GMO ingredients. Uncle Kennedy, I hope you're proud of your boy, because my company, Cousin T's, is fully committed to switching all of our ingredients, my ingredients, to non-GMO, and organic ingredients. But we have to drive the cost down on those ingredients. They are super expensive, okay? I am using some in this box right here.
Notice that that pancake was already in the pan, right? So technically, we still haven't seen him make it yet. Technically, we still haven't seen him make it yet. That was already there. He has the mix sitting right there on the edge of the counter. I would like to see him actually dump that into that pan and actually cook it. Well, we probably ain't. That's probably not going to happen.
But we have to drive the costs down. We have to. It will help small businesses like mine to switch over to organic and non-GMO fully. Okay.
And you do realize, Terrence, that if you switch to organic and non-GMO, your product is gonna cost more, right? You do know that the more healthier it is, quote unquote, the more expensive it is. But you over here saying we need to drive the cost down on this beef tallow. Which is it? And like I told you, his pancakes are already expensive as it is. Me and KG went to his website and looked up the prices. I could get way more bang for my buck getting a box of Kodiak pancakes that come in 4 different bags in the big box for way cheaper than that. And it will go and stretch even longer as far as usefulness, as of course I don't have it every day.
But y'all, this stuff is great. Y'all got to go to cousintees.com, y'all. Go to cousintees.com and get y'all some of these pancakes. Uncle Kennedy, I want to make you some pancakes, okay?
See, y'all right. See, Think Tank and Damon. Well, Think Tank, I'm assuming. Did you go look up the prices? $16.99. $16.99.
You got me over here throwing away my vegetable oil, throwing away my seed oil, all these other oils, using beef tallow. I got to make you some pancakes, okay? You got to try these. You and my president, Donald J. Trump. Elon, I want to make you some pancakes too. All of y'all.
Oh, he wants to be the nice, good old, the mammy. So you want to be like mammy, like on Gone with the Wind? Oh, RFK, I'm gonna make you some of my pancakes, man. Elon, I'm gonna make you some of my pancakes too. And President Donald J. Trump, my president, I'm gonna make you some pancakes too, sir. Oh my God. And he has no problem acting like this. Remember, y'all, the first time many of us discovered this dude was a few years ago with him eating a box of Popeyes, or was it a box or a bucket? Either way, a Popeyes chicken, eating it like a savage, having grease all around his mouth and chicken pieces all around his face. That is what put him on the map. And they got the nerve to call this man a comedian. That's what got him started. Yeah, Miss Nisa, I'm gonna drop the link in a few minutes. I know y'all got something to say. I know you do. But I gotta get mine off before y'all say anything, because when y'all get up here, I'm gonna just let y'all rip. Because I know y'all have something to say. Brother man said, what state is this or the location? I think Terrence is in Texas. I think he's in Texas. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's in Texas.
The whole entire administration. Actually, these should be the official White House pancakes.
They won't be. Never could they ever be. Never. I'm sure they was to look at that. They probably like, this thing doesn't even pass the smell test, literally, for us to even serve this in anyone's house, not just the White House. Besides, Terrence, we know Trump likes McDeath. Are you serving McDeath hot cakes? Because I'm sure that's the only way Trump will eat them, is if they come from McDonald's. And since we know you're not at McDonald's, he's not eating it.
Why not? But they are Maha and MAGA, y'all. Y'all know I've been down with Donald Trump since day one. Since day one, never stopped. I never wavered, okay?
We know.
But anyways, these pancakes are delicious. Go to cousintees.com, y'all. Get y'all some of these. Go load up on these.
You want to know the best way to tell if these pancakes are good? Make a small miniature version of it, put it on a plate, and sit it right next to a rat home or in a rat cage. Check on it the next day. And if it hasn't been touched, that means it ain't good, because a rat will eat anything. Because a rat is considered to be a filthy rodent, which means they eat just about anything. They dig in trash. That's the best test. That's the best test to do it right there. Let me see if there's anything else, and then I'll drop the link. It probably isn't that much, honestly. This is what got me right here. This part right here, y'all. So this is his setup. So he has his syrup called Never Surrender syrup, his pancakes, and he has that beef tallow, not owned by him. He did all of that campaigning, quote unquote, for almost 4 minutes to make one dry, light, bright pancake. One. I don't know about y'all, but when I make mine, I got at least 3. You made one to advertise with. I don't know what the H stands for, Van, but I do know it has to be Make America. I don't know what the H stands for, and I'm guessing the last A is again. So I don't know what the H stands for. Maybe someone in the chat can find it out, because we know MAGA's Make America Great Again. I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. Make America Healthy Again. That's what it is. MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. That's what it is. Dad Miller said hungry. Well, Dad Miller, we live in America. I don't think being hungry is going to be a problem, considering the rates with people and their digestive systems. You know what? I'm gonna humor y'all, but y'all, I'm gonna go through this. This is his website, y'all. In case y'all never seen it. Good question, Miss Nisi. When was it? So we are on his website. So this is the one we saw right here. And like someone else said in the chat, they went to his site to look up how much it costs. Well, first off, so he got pancake mix, coffee, syrup, apparel, bundles, and drinkware, but he always advertised these pancakes. So this is it right here, $16.99. The regular standard one, $16.99. Then he has an apple cinnamon one for $20, the blueberries $20, the chocolate chip $20. He has one called Great Cousin T's Gourmet Patriotic Buttermilk Pan for $7. Buckwheat $19.99. Birthday cake $14.99. And this latest one for $19.99. And see, I know what he's doing. He figures if I throw words like American and patriotic and stuff like that, especially like on this one, that it'll get a certain crowd of people to do it, because he knows that PC people love to throw around them being a patriot and being all American. They love it. They relish in it. Oh yes, y'all never seen his website. Well, if y'all were on when me and KG went live and we went on his website before, y'all probably saw it, but it was a while ago when we went over it. But for those of y'all who never seen it before, this is his website right here. Let me look what some of these reviews are looking like. I'm curious. And let's see. And let me also tell you something else that makes me real iffy about these reviews. Nowhere on any website have I ever gone where there's a product, whether it's food, apparel, cologne, like smell goods, like cologne or perfume, anything, where every last star, 5 stars, just like Stalemate just said, ain't no way it's all flush. It's a flush, all 5 stars. I've never been on a website where you can rate something based on a star rating where everything is a 5-star rating. You can go on Amazon, which we can easily say is the largest e-market in the world, $1 trillion industry, and they have not everything be 5-star. Even businesses aren't always 5 stars. When you look on Yelp, they're not all 5 stars. You're going to have a variation of 5, 4, 3, 2s, and 1s. But every last one of these 10,000 5-star reviews, you mean to tell me there's not one flaw there? These are just absolute perfection. But if they're so perfect, why aren't they in stores? I know, I can tell you why. Because if they put it in stores, then that's when you'll get the real review. That's when you'll get the real review. That's when you'll get the actual real customer review. But anyway, y'all, I know what y'all want to do. So I put the link right there in the chat. If anybody would like to come up, feel free to do so. I know Miss Nisi says she's going to come up, but I know more people than Miss Nisi, aka Hurricane Nisi, wants to come up and speak to this, but the link is right there in the chat. And speaking of Miss Nisi, Hurricane Nisi has blown onto the panel. What's going on?
I gotta take my damn glasses off for this one.
Uh-oh.
This pygmy motherfucker.
Wait, did you say pick me or pig me?
Pygmy. Like the runt.
Okay. Uh-huh.
If he was my child, he would not be doing this bullshit. I mean, I'm thinking as a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And when my son was growing up, if he did anything out of line, see, I learned from the master, from my own mama. I will embarrass you on the spot.
Oh, yeah, my mother was the same way.
There wasn't no waiting. I was going to get your ass right then, right now. And what I would love to do to this little motherfucker right here is knock him from next Tuesday into next year. This is some straight up bullshit. I ain't with the fuckery. And that's all that is. Fuckery. Woo-saw. How you doing, bro? I didn't even say good afternoon. I'm sorry.
I completely understand. When I saw you right in the chat a few minutes ago, I already knew you was ready, and I wasn't even done doing my presentation.
Lord Jesus, I swear. Well, I know I ain't the only one who's gonna speak on this bullshit, because that's exactly what it is. Bullshit. But I love you, baby.
But off topic, I did honor your request. I recorded my review for Cross. It's gonna be uploaded on Saturday. I'm gonna upload on Saturday.
We'll discuss that on Saturday in the chat. But all I gotta say on that whole 8-episode series, I highly recommend it, family. Check it out. Prime Video. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Hurricane Nisi, just came in to sweep us with her presence. Next up, we got Wallow J. Wallow J, you came in second today. Or unless you let Miss Nisi go first for a reason.
Yeah, that's probably what I did. Yeah, it'll be all right. I won't get mad with Miss Nisi, but yeah, if anybody don't know what beef tallow is, it's basically beef fat. That's basically what it is. I'm looking at it right now. The one in the store I made is like $12.99.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like $12.99 for that, and the duck fat is like $12.49, something like that. But yeah, it's an alternative to all the vegetable oils and stuff like that. I use avocado oil, but it'd be all right. But anyway, his grift got in. I can't wait for his grift. I can't wait for him to crash and burn. Cause if 45, 47 messes up, oh buddy, they're gonna be looking at him like, oh, so what you got to say about your boy? You got your man. What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Dry ass pancakes. I can already hear my mom right now. You about to burn mine a little bit. Okay. I burned her a little bit. I don't even think that was even done.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Like I could not eat my pancakes looking like that. They have to have some kind of brown to it. They don't have to be, like I said, they don't have to be burnt, but they got to have some brown to it because that way I know that they're done. My dad would not eat those because my dad does not like eating any type of bread. Like, if you go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
he will send them back if they do not have a brown texture. Well, not texture, but surface to it. He will send them back because he said they don't look done. I've seen him do
Yeah.
it plenty of times, and I know if he got pancakes that look like that, he would be like, "Excuse me, these don't look done." He'll say it just like that too.
Yeah, the one thing you know about us FBA, we better be like our stuff done, not no medium well, half done. No, that thing got to be cooked through. I am not finna eat something like that.
But
Like
then again,
that.
but then again, we know who will. That's why they look like that.
God, no, you had me dying on the other end. You were crashing out when he didn't want to flip the pancake.
Listen, I didn't even mean to go off like that. I really didn't. But it was irking me. Like, he kept moving the spatula on the pancake back and forth. I'm like, dude, if you don't hurry up and flip that thing, and didn't even flip it, you're just gonna pick it up and move it close to the camera. I was like, you can move that away from the camera. We already see it from the distance at what it was. We don't need it to be zoomed in our face.
It was funny because I was like, he probably picked the pancake up with his hands and the spatula, and then probably flipped it. That's probably what type of person he is. He probably flipped it with his hand, and the spatula. Like, nah, I don't want that no more, man. Y'all watch how folks cook people. God know they nasty as hell. But I'm gonna land my plane there and let somebody else come up. Be one.
Be one. Shout out to Wallow J. Next we got LB. What's going on?
What's up, Tori?
What's going on?
Hey, man. You know, this dude just never ceases to amaze me. You know, the first time I came across with this, super coon extraordinaire is when I was on Twitter and I saw this little teapot short and stout with the Elmer Fudd hat just going off on Democrats this and Democrats that. He's one of those type of people that will sit up there and yell in the back and all that, and nobody's hearing him and all. When I see this guy. Mm-hmm. Now, this guy couldn't even sell out a titty bar, let alone sell some pancakes. He's charging people $16.99 for that shit. Oh my Lord, that's some diabolical shit right there. Now, everybody talk about, you got to pay money for a beef tallow. No, you don't. All you have to do, if you really want beef tallow that bad, you can make your own by just going to the butcher, right? Because when the butcher out there slicing all that cow and all that, you can actually get the beef fat for free. You ain't got to pay nothing for the beef fat because they throw it away anyway. And then you could just melt it down in a pot, whatever like that, with some water, and then you got your beef tallow right there after you let it cool. But anyway, if you want to save a little bit of money, but yeah, man, this guy here, he never ceases to amaze me. He is the epitome of a coon. I mean, so you do it for the love, right? And then give you no love back.
Exactly.
Because
that's like I said, that's when he said something along the lines of, I can't remember exactly what it said because it was like earlier in the stream when he was talking about like the money and I guess the pancakes being in the stores or something like that. I'm like, you wanted those pancakes to be in the store. Your supporters were saying we're tagging different restaurants like Walmart and Kroger and Target or any place that sold any food product to try to get his pancakes in the store. And I remember it because it happened this year. It was a few months ago. And I think I talked about it. And I'm like, right. You want those in the store, but they're not going to put your stuff on the shelf when some of them got their own brand. I'm sure Walmart got Great Value, which is their brand. Then they have all the other leading brands there as well. Yours is not a leading brand by any measure whatsoever. You will always be regulated to your website. That is it. That is all. So you're going to have to take what you can get from the people that are buying from you on your website. And again, that's why I went to the website, because I said there's no way you can tell me that you have 10,000 5-star reviews and not one of them, like you don't have 1 4-star, 3. You mean to tell me that your products are just completely flawless? There's nothing wrong with it at all. Even some of the best products have a flaw to them. And you mean to tell me yours doesn't? I said, get out of here with that.
And then, I mean, it was already bad enough. He got that false flagging operation going on, And then he violating the flag code by putting that United States flag on the side of the goddamn box.
Oh, good
Now,
point.
all these clowns out here talking about being patriotic and we need to respect the flag and we don't need to be disrespecting the flag. And yet, this buffoon did the same thing by putting on the side of the damn box.
I'm glad you said that because you just actually gave a hint as to what my midday live is going to be on Thursday with the Michael Strahan situation. That shit right there like irked the hell out of me because of how absolutely petty they are with that and how wrong they are as well. But then again, look at who we're dealing with. But I'm gonna talk about that on Thursday.
Yeah, that really got under my skin too, because a lot of these people that sit up here being all outraged about Michael Strahan, these are the same people that'll be at a football game or at a baseball game or a basketball game buying beer, talking on their cell phone, texting somebody on their phone, hey, where you at? But yet, Michael Strahan just stands at attention and all that, and he goes all this fake outrage. Michael Strahan should be fired! Fired! Let me get your asses out of here, man. But back to the teapot short and stout, right? This dude he's a so-called comedian, but yet I see no Netflix special. I haven't seen him on fucking Temu, for crying out loud. But he a comedian. What jokes he told? And I'm gonna land my plane right there, but
go ahead.
All this dude gets under my skin so bad, man. That's one of them times when I see him, it's on sight. It's a Superman punch on sight. But thanks for having me on, Tori.
No problem. Oh, before I bring the next person up, Ricardo, you said pancakes turn your flame to medium heat, scoop batter into heated pan. When face up, batter is bubbles. Flip over and cook equal time, perfectly cooked golden pancakes. Well, here's the thing, Ricardo. Clearly, he did not do that because his pancakes were very yellow, meaning they were not done. And like someone else said before, he must have had that heat very, very low. He must have had that stove on a 1. He had to have. That's probably why we didn't hear anything. Like he needed to turn the heat up slightly more to like at least a 4 or 5, which clearly he didn't have it on. All right. Next person we got is Mansa Musa. What's going on?
Yep. What's going on, Tori? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How y'all feeling? How's the chat feeling? How y'all feeling? Listen, man, you know what this is, right?
Yeah.
And let me tell you what another part is. What this really is what I call meatball behavior. Let me break it down. I got a word, right? Now, everybody knows the word meatball. It's been around for eons. It's a ball of meat. What I did was I took the word meatball and gave it a definition. I'll read it off real quick. It's an adjective. It's one who possesses cornball, goofball, moronic, or better yet, meatball behavior patterns that do not align with the general consensus of commoners that practice the use of common sense. This dude's a meatball.
Yeah, after
you ever seen like air fries pancakes?
You said air fry. You said air fries what?
Air fries pancakes. You see that? He air fried his pancakes. His shit. Remember when he picked the pan up? There was no fire underneath that pan.
That's why when he picked up the pan, I was looking to see if I saw a flame. That's why I said if I was about to say if that stove was on and there was a flame, because that was a gas stove. If that flame was on, we would have seen that blue flame underneath that pan. I didn't see it, and I said you must. I said you must have had that pan, that stove turned very, very low.
Low heat. He had it on low heat. It's not even low heat. It's low heat.
And you're not even, the thing, like someone said, you're not even supposed to cook those on low heat because it'll take forever. You put it on medium heat. You'll put it on medium heat. That way it cooks just right. Because you put it on high heat, you'll burn it. But you put it on medium, it's just right. And the thing is, making pancakes is so simple. It's one of the most simple things you can make.
Super simple. So what we got here is a case of meatball behavior. We got to label this one as such because he's got it on low heat and they don't even got a label like that. So it's so low that it's probably not even on. So that's exactly what we saw. Low heat pancakes. He was air frying them pancakes. Matter of fact, he let the room temperature cook his pancakes. That's how bad it was. But then he had the beef tallow sitting out like it was mayonnaise. Like, nah, fam. Nah. Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. And shout out to LB, but LB, they was $16.99 because it's a 2-pack. Y'all seen that? It's a 2-pack box of pancake mix. That's why it's $16.99. So ain't nobody paying for none of that. Nobody
Yeah, because
paying.
a lot of like I said, especially when you can go to Costco,
Right.
and you can get way more. That's why I said I get the Kodiak protein pancakes. I always go to Costco and get them because it comes in that big box and it comes in 4 packets. I literally could stretch that out. If I was to say eat from that box of pancakes, like say hypothetically once a week, to get through all 4 of those bags, it would probably take me about 6 months. If I ate a stack of those if I ate about a stack of those once per week. And when I say a stack, I'm talking about 3 at a time, not like a 6 or something like that. But if I did it once a week, it'd probably take me about 6 months to get through that whole box.
Hey, you gonna put on hella pounds fucking with them pancakes.
Well, the thing is, with me being in the gym, all I could do was bulk up.
I used to see those at Walmart, the Kodiak pancake. I know they was like that.
They're good. They're good.
Okay, yeah, I might have to try some of that out. But back to
like I said,
like
I said, those are the protein ones. So I get those because with me being in the gym.
Right. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. But like LB said, back to Elmer Fudd with that stiff ass MAGA hat got on. Yeah, this dude's a meatball. I'm gonna roll with that. He's a meatball. He's been doing meatball stuff for a minute. I had to question his blackness. I don't know where his credentials came from. Who the hell cooks pancakes with beef tallow? I don't know. You sound like you wash your greens in the bathtub, but that's neither here nor there. But
yeah, the people that I've seen, like I only make my pancakes with 1 or 2 things. It's either going to be cooking spray or butter.
Right.
That's it. I don't use anything else but those 2 things.
You could have just went on and just said I use mayonnaise to cook my pancakes, and everybody would have been cool with that. We know, bro. We know it's cool. I don't know if it would have been substantive, but he'd be the only one eating them shits. So
he probably is the only one eating them.
Who the fuck else gonna eat that shit?
Hey, apparently the people that gave him 5. Apparently the people that gave him 5 stars.
Right, exactly. Right, all 5 stars, and these are. You know what? I'm gonna let somebody else come up. Appreciate you. I'll let you be one.
Be one. Shout out to Mansa Musa. Next up, we got Church. What's going on?
How you doing, Torian? How's your day going?
I'm doing great. I'm glad y'all are all doing well too.
Blessings, brother. You've heard of performative outrage?
Yes, that's actually what I meant to say earlier about another thing these grifters have in common is that they are all very performative.
Absolutely, and that what we saw right there were performative pancakes. They were not, it was not even a real pancake. I don't believe it.
No, exactly, and that's another thing I meant to point out to the people too. Notice all, like when you was looking at the reviews, some of them had videos attached to it because sometimes you can get video reviews because I know Amazon does it as well. You can get picture reviews and video reviews as well as text reviews. Notice every last person that gave a quote unquote 5-star review was a white person.
Absolutely.
I didn't see not one black face on that thing. And
or black hands.
Right. And there's a reason for that. As a matter of fact, when you look at the comments and the people that keep talking about his pancakes, you don't see no black person saying they're going to buy a box.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with the beef tallow, right? I've only seen beef tallow. Like someone tried to sell me beef tallow one time. It was a white woman, and she made it from home. But as LB was saying, you can go to the butcher and get the fat, all the fat you need. You can get bones. You can get all of that and go home and make it yourself for free. And speaking of making it yourself for free, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup of grated sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. What else? 1.5 cups of milk, a cup of butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and the egg. All those ingredients rounded up, probably it cost you about $10. Why the hell should I go spend $20 on 2 boxes of dry looking pancakes? That makes no sense. And that's why they're not allowing it in Walmarts and Target and things like that, because it isn't cost efficient, because Walmart's still going to need to get their money too. You get what I'm saying?
So definitely. And they're gonna want to turn a profit by a certain time.
Exactly. And if you're not going to have anybody going into Walmart looking for his coon teens pancakes, okay? That's what we're going to call them. Damn cousin tees. It's coon and tees pancakes. Nobody wants to go and purchase those. I guarantee you that. And then and the difference between his pancakes and the Kodiak pancakes, there's actually a great purpose for the Kodiak pancakes. You dig what I'm saying? So they can charge a little bit more because there's a lot more protein in it, and it's like muscle milk, right? Yeah. So that makes sense. You trying to sell 2 boxes for $20 of some subpar pancakes, it doesn't make sense.
And remember the new one that he has that has the fight on it and the American flag. If you get a box of those pancakes, it'll make you more patriotic.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. He cooks like a white person to me, because who used beef tallow to make pancakes?
Remember his uncle RFK said that it's more healthier, but the thing is, it's healthy when you're using it for something that it's made for. Beef tallow is not for pancakes, you buffoon.
Right. And I'm gonna be honest with you, beef tallow, ingesting any type of fat is not going to be healthier than ingesting another type of fat. It might be less healthy, more healthy, but it is not going to be like a healthy option. Let's just get that out the way right now, because fat causes mucus. That's what happens. And Dr. Sebi used to talk about it all the time, where he said mucus is the #1 cause behind every medical issue. So even in like kitchens and things, like professional kitchens, if we use beef tallow, it's only going to be for certain recipes. We don't just go around put beef tallow in everything. And lastly, and I'll land with this, I've heard of people running around saying they love buttery golden brown pancakes. I've never heard a person say they love beefy tallowy pancakes, light skin pancakes. It has not never happened. But I'll land with that, family. Thanks for having me up. B1.
Shout out to church. Next, we got Jonathan. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I had something live. I was like, I gotta say something about this, because me myself, I cook pancakes, and that's not the way how you make pancakes. First of all, why is this beef tallow will be a part of your ingredient for pancakes? You give that to your customers, they eat that, they like, and they putting that stuff on there. Next thing you know, that pancakes smell like, it tastes like pork chops. Like, no.
That's the thing, they're eating it up. That's why I have to show y'all, when I was going through the comments when he said that, and they are literally saying, you know what, I think I'm gonna go buy some too. I said, oh my god, y'all. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all. I said we are not playing with a full deck here. They aren't. I don't know what's going on, and this is gonna be an interesting next 4 years, y'all. Hang on, y'all. Hang on tight.
Well, Torian, I pray we survive these 4 years, because this right here, that was a headache right there. First, second, I did not see him flip that damn pancake, and I'm like, I was just as mad as you were.
Right, like that was irking me. And the thing is, I didn't even mean. I went into this completely like calm, knowing I was gonna and everything like that. And I told myself, Torian, don't play this video. I said I want to, but don't play it. I'm thinking I'm gonna be more annoyed because of his voice, because his voice is like nails on a chalkboard. But then
Yeah.
him nursing that pancake and moving it back and forth with the spatula, I said it's not doing anything. Either flip that thing or get it off the screen. And he keeps moving it back and forth. And he was also annoying me every time he kept saying, Unc. I'm like, RFK don't know you. Stop calling that man Unc.
I was like, why does he call him Uncle now? What if Plantation? If Plantation was a person, man, Terrence K. Williams would be
Yeah.
that word. 'Cause, bro, even Aunt Jemima wouldn't even go this far. Like, come on. And your pancake, man. If you said that to Donald Trump and RFK, they say thank you, and then what they're gonna do is wait till you leave. And as soon as Terrence K leave, Donald Trump and RFK is gonna take those pancakes and throw them in the trash. They ain't gonna
Like I,
eat one bite.
like I said, Donald Trump loves McDonald's. He's going to get the McDonald's hotcakes. At least,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I said one thing we can say though. At least McDonald's hotcakes actually are brown. You know,
exactly.
they're not yellow like like it's what?
Like my pancakes, they come out brown. Like they come out regular brown. I never like turn on the high heat to cook them fast. And I damn sure wouldn't turn them as slow as he did, or if they were ever on, because it didn't look like. Because it barely looked like he was. It looked like he just got that pancake out of a box. And second, that pancake looked like a MAGA woman's flat butt. Like that
Damn.
thing was. That was just the most sorriest looking poopy pancake I've ever seen in my entire life. Like this dude had to be on drugs thinking that pancake was going to be coming out successful. No, when you cook pancakes, eggs, use your butter, use everything that to make it to a proper batter. Use some butter or oil on your pan, and then put the batter in the pan. Don't use beef tallow. You're
Beef
gonna have some steak. Yeah, beef. How you pronounce it?
Huh?
How you pronounce it? Beef tallow?
Beef tallow.
Yeah, beef tallow. Don't put no beef tallow on that no pan for no pancake. Man, I would have ate that pancake. Would have swore I would have thought I was eating some steak. And I'm like, this a pancake? Like no, like heck no. This man's pancakes ain't no way them pancakes selling. And look, those 5-star reviews they came from MAGA people. You and I both know those was MAGA people that was giving him 5-star reviews because because he's supporting and kissing their asses, they just doing one little simple thing as a favor for him, to for sucking up to them. So, but we all know even they wouldn't want his pancakes. They just use that to boost him up. He can look like a damn fool. His grip gonna be over a lot sooner than he thinks. It'll probably hit before me and you know it.
Mhm.
But yeah, but yeah, cook the pancakes 3 to 5 minutes on one side, flip it over, let the other side cook 3 to 5 minutes, and voila, a crispy brown pancake. Not that BS what he's doing. This guy sucks. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I had enough, discussing the mighty midget. So I'll
All right.
land my plane right there. B1.
You won. Shout out to Jonathan for coming up. Who was that in the chat that said he looked like he made that in the easy bake oven? Y'all ain't right. Neither is he, but y'all y'all ain't right. Somebody in the chat said it looked like he made it in the easy bake oven. I don't know if they deleted the comment or not. All right, we got the My Voice channel. What's going on?
What's good, Torian? How you doing, man?
Doing good.
That's good. Originally, I wasn't going to say anything, but I got to say something. I actually do cook pancakes that are actually seasoned. Basically, I cook black. But this brother here, and I'm using the term brother usually, he's cooking white. So and I saw the reviews is mainly pale faced people that are actually liking his product. And it's only just a few. Yeah, it's he's white people weird. And yeah, it's yeah, this 4 years, this next up and coming 4 years is going to be very, very interesting. It's bad enough that we had to deal with the Democratic mental plantation, and now we have to deal with the mental Republic plantation. So I land there, B1.
B1. Oh yeah, like I told y'all, the changing of the guard. But this is gonna be fun though. This is gonna be very interesting. This is only the beginning, y'all. Like I told you, I did the triple P on the guy yesterday. We talk about Terrence K. Williams today. I have another triple P that's coming up next Wednesday. It's gonna be talking about a couple of other groups that got their wake up calls as well. It's gonna be fun though, because see, I'm used to this. Now I'm used to this. Like it's not like I had never talked about them before. It's not like I'm new to talking about them. I talk about both of them simultaneously. It's just that when it came to the Democratic shows, that's because it was an election cycle and they were very, very heavily, they were doing a lot. But now you have cleared the table for me to really go back into my bag. And I will be there in the pocket. Y'all up in here cracking up, but I'm glad y'all laughing. I'm glad y'all getting a good laugh because them pancakes are atrocious. It's no way. It is no way I would be sitting up there eating even a piece of that. Them things was not done. Cook them things on low heat. The only brown part on that pancake was the little ring inside of it, but even that was a light brown. And I'm supposed to eat that, and you only made one for your presentation. If you don't get out of here with this. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and end the stream right here. Shout out to everybody who came up and spoke. I'm appreciative of each and every one of you. And I think I saw someone subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I hope you stay for as long as possible because we got more stuff to talk about and more people to roast. We will be back on here tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a double header. The premiere video that I'm doing tomorrow is actually going to be a part 1 video. And then the live that I do at 6 p.m. is going to be part 2 of that video. So be ready for that. That's going to be very interesting. And shout out to Miss Jalen for the 5s. She said, let's cook. Well, we can't do any more worse than what he was doing, what we saw with that pancake. And I think that's pretty much it. Also, yeah, Tuesday. For the people on Patreon, y'all know y'all will be getting the video this evening. So be on the lookout for that at 8 o'clock. And with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe and be one.